They may not be real, but they rock just the same.
Not exactly the Beatles, is it?
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 fictional rock stars in movies. For this list, we'll be looking at fictional big screen characters that embody the rock star archetype. These are talented musicians who live, or have lived, on top of the world. Partied hard and maybe even ran afoul of the police during their heyday.
Jake, I gotta pull over.
Number 10. Brian Slade, Velvet Goldmine.
Nothing makes one so vain as being told one is a sinner.
Much of this film, from the title to Slade's bisexual look to his space-age alter ego Maxwell Demon, was inspired by real-life rock star David Bowie, particularly his Ziggy Stardust period.
Well, you're the grand one, have you noticed? When you're walking all the ferry bars are feeling nervous.
Glam rocker Slade faces the pressures the rock star lifestyle creates, and suffers from the self-destructive tendencies it cultivates, which eventually leads him to conform by creating a new stage identity named Tommy Stone.
Tell me, what's your opinion of the work that President Reynolds has been doing?
Excellent. I think he's doing brilliant work. He's a tremendous leader.
Ultimately, while Brian Slade may not be a completely accurate look at the life of David Bowie, the spirit of the late star is captured, as is what his music meant to his fans.
So what are you? Mod or a rocker?
I'm 6 of one, half dozen of the other.
Number 9. Hedwig Robinson, Hansel Schmidt, Hedwig and the Angry Inch.
You think love lasts forever?
No, but this song does.
Lead singer of Angry Inch, a band named after her own bungled gender reassignment surgery, Hedwig Robinson is a rock star like no other. For most of the film, Hedwig struggles along in obscurity, only able to secure gigs in seafood restaurants, in part thanks to her former protege, Tommy Gnosis, who stole her songs.
Have you accepted Jesus Christ as your personal Lord and Savior?
No, but I love his work.
But any good rocker will have his or her highs and lows, and Hedwig seems to find her own success towards the film's end. Though given the ending's somewhat surreal nature, the degree of her achievement is somewhat open to interpretation. Number 8. Stacee Jaxx, Rock of Ages.
Let me tell you something. I know me better than anyone. Because I live in here.
Despite the fact that there are several characters in this rock-themed musical who achieve musical success, the only one we can truly call a rock star is Stacee Jaxx, lead singer of the fictional band Arsenal, and basically the textbook personification of hedonism. Stacee ticks many of the typical rock star boxes, from the outlandish wardrobe and living space to the token exotic animal companion.
Come on, don't be like that.
He also affects a nonsensical and detached attitude, in part because of how his success has separated him from other people.
Please don't dump that on my head.
I would never do that.
What's more, Stacee embodies the spoiled rock star even more by threatening to go solo for the majority of the film.
I'm sorry about the article.
Open your mouth.
Number 7. Chris Izzy Cole, rock star.
I'm only mental because I don't want to be in some cheesy bar band that butchers the music people came to hear just to trap men to listen to your crappy originals.
Crappy original?
The lead singer in a tribute band to fictional band Steel Dragon, Chris manages to become the singer of The Real Thing after the previous vocalist is fired for being gay.
Well, mate,
Do you want the gig then?
Unlike most of the entries on our list, Chris, who takes the stage name Izzy, gets to experience the rock star lifestyle and its accompanying ups and downs through the eyes of a fan, which we as the viewers experience vicariously through him.
So many people out there.
I know, babe. Just breathe. You're gonna be great.
As if that weren't meta enough, his character was inspired by actual singer Tim Ripper Owens, who performed in a Judas Priest tribute band before getting a chance to sing for the real thing. Number 6. Natalie Envy Adams, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World.
Basically, you can't win this fight, so you're gonna have to give up on this girl because Todd's gonna kill you.
Though the title character plays in a band, which admittedly does rock, Scott Pilgrim and the Sex Bob-ombs are no rock stars.
We are Sex Bob-omb, and we're here to make you think about death and get sad and stuff!
That label is better applied to Scott's ex-girlfriend Envy Adams, whose band, The Clash at Demon Head, is infinitely more successful, something which she is only too willing to throw in her ex's face. When Pilgrim isn't fighting her current vegan-powered beau, at least.
You just headbutted my boyfriend so hard he burst.
Fun fact, Envy's look was inspired by real-life rock star Emily Haines, lead singer of Metric, a band that provided some music for The Clash at Demon Head in the film.
Hello again, friend of a friend, I knew you were.
Number 5. Dewey Cox, Walk Hard, the Dewey Cox story.
I don't need people around me stifling me. So if you don't like it, there's the door.
While primarily a parody of Johnny Cash with a dash of Ray Charles thrown in, Dewey Cox has a dopey charm all his own.
Walk hard,
Walk hard.
down life's rocky road.
Unnaturally gifted in music from a young age, Dewey's style evolves over the course of the film, ranging from blues to rock and roll to 60s counterculture.
I think the LSD has changed you.
It has changed me. It's opened my mind right up.
The airheaded musician also faces many of the rock star pitfalls, or pratfalls in this case, including addiction to drugs of several varieties, as well as the accompanying rehab, separation from his ever-expanding family, and marital difficulties.
Goodbye, Dewey Cox.
No, come back. Don't leave me, Edith.
In the end, Dewey does eventually learn to value his loved ones as much as his music. Advice any rocker should take to heart.
Anyway, that's when I learned that quaaludes and water skiing do not mix.
Number 4. Aldous Snow, Forgetting Sarah Marshall and Get Him to the Greek.
I'd like to dedicate this song to a very beautiful woman that's here today. It's Miss Sarah Marshall. There she is.
Aldous Snow first appears as the new boyfriend of the eponymous Sarah Marshall, and his over-the-top self-importance as the stereotypical rock star entertained audiences so much, he got his own spin-off film, which depicts Aldous's downward spiral, and his handler's attempts at, appropriately, getting him to the Greek theater.
This is it, Aaron. This is rock and roll. Did you enjoy the party?
His appearance across 2 movies allows Aldous's character to develop more than some of our other selections. He goes from an entertaining side character, and arguably an antagonist, to a more fleshed-out person in his second film, wherein his struggles with family and addiction ultimately lead him to be a better man.
When the world flips you a Jeffrey, stroke the furry wall, stroke the furry wall.
Number 3. Russell Hammond, Almost Famous.
Hey, Mom, it's Russell Hammond. I play guitar in Stillwater. Hey, how does it feel to be the mother of the greatest rock journalist we've met?
Lead guitarist for the up-and-coming fictional band Stillwater, Russell Hammond is a rock star who experiences conflicting emotions about his rise in popularity. On the one hand, he enjoys the attention he receives from fans. However, it's that same attention that drives him to conflict with Stillwater's lead singer Jeff, when Russell begins to upstage Jeff's role in the band.
How can you tell? I'm just one of the out-of-focus guys.
Russell also expresses anxiety about how the rock star lifestyle has caused him to lose touch with everything outside the so-called bubble, and the source of his inspiration.
From here on out, I'm only interested in what is real.
real people, real feelings. That's it. That's all I'm interested in.
Despite losing himself in the atmosphere for a while, Russell ultimately learns to appreciate what makes a star, his fans.
I am a golden god!
Number 2, Elwood and Joliet Jake Blues, the Blues Brothers.
It's 106 miles to Chicago. We got a full tank of gas, half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark, and we're wearing sunglasses. Hit it.
While not performers of rock and roll per se like the majority of our entries, we can't help but feel that these two roguish brothers deserve the title of rock star just the same.
Everybody needs somebody. Everybody needs somebody to love. Someone to love. Someone to love.
Like many others on this list, Jake and Elwood are often, usually on the wrong side of the law. However, the brothers mean well and use their musical talents to help the orphanage that raised them.
$5,000, it's all there, pal.
What sets them apart from most of our picks, though, at least thus far, is the characters' success in real-world music. Their first album, Briefcase Full of Blues, released in character and based on the Saturday Night Live sketch, achieved the #1 spot on the US charts. And their subsequent releases also charted well. You'd think they were on a mission from God or something.
You see, we're on a mission from God.
Don't you blaspheme in here! Don't you blaspheme in here!
Before we unveil our #1 pick, here are some honorable mentions.
Funny, I fall and feel like flying for a little while. Funny, I fall and feels like flying for a little while. On the dark side. Oh, yeah. On the dark side. Oh, yeah.
Number 1, Nigel Tufnel and David St. Hubbins. This is Spinal Tap.
It's such a fine line between stupid and clever. Yeah,
It's just a little turnabout.
Though these two are not brothers like those rockers in our previous entry, it's still impossible to choose between them. The plot of This Is Spinal Tap and its central conflicts revolve around both. The two most prominent members of Spinal Tap, though no disrespect to Derek Smalls, Nigel and David's dim-wittedness, pretentious attitudes, and conflicts over band decisions are reminiscent of several real-life rock stars, like Ozzy Osbourne and the Beatles.
Well, before that, we were in different groups. I was in a group called The Creatures, which was a skiffle group.
I was in Lovely Lads. Yeah. And then we looked at each other and said, well, we might as well join up, and
Like the Blues Brothers, Spinal Tap first appeared in TV sketch comedy, has released music, and has also performed real-world concerts. But no matter what, they always turn it to 11.
If you can see, the numbers all go to 11. Look, right across the board. 11, 11,
and most of
11,
the
and then
amps go up to 10.
Exactly.
Do you agree with our list? Which fictional rock star do you think rocks the hardest? For more rocking top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.